Hi guys, I hope you're having a great week. I thought I would just jump on and talk about something. I don't even really know how to talk about this because it's still a bit of a shock. But basically, a week and a half ago, last Thursday, Mary Kay Australia and New Zealand closed its doors, and it happened with no warning. As far as sales directors and the consultants were aware, I don't even think the corporate staff knew either. They got told pretty much the same time. So on Thursday at 2 o'clock, the website was taken down and the doors shut, and Australia had a long weekend that weekend, I think. So we were given the weekend to sort of digest it, and now the comms are starting to come through with what's going to be happening. But yeah, a bit of a shock. For me personally, it's kind of sad, but I'm not surprised either. I mean, the world is a changing place. The way people do business is changing. The world is becoming a smaller place as far as shopping and consumer behaviors. You know, it's so easy now to just buy anything that you want from anywhere in the world and get it shipped to your place. So I can understand that. And there's so many brands out there happening, as well as small businesses, and people seem to be flocking towards smaller local companies again a little bit. So in that respect, it's probably not surprising, but it is really sad to see a company that's been in Australia for 50 years and one that's been in New Zealand for 30 years suddenly close its doors like that. It just shows that no business is immune to that. And even in the last couple of days, it's been in the news that kikki.K, my favourite planner store, has gone into administration as well. Once again, another really well-known company. Bit of a shock, and we still don't really know what's going to happen. I mean, basically, there is nowhere now for us to get our stock, and our contracts have all been voided, I guess you would say. I don't really know. We're still waiting to hear if we can get a chance to buy up on any stock that's still in Australia. So basically New Zealand, we used to have our own warehouse a long time ago, and that was the good old days when you could buy your stock and pretty much overnight it arrived. That was amazing. But as business started to slow down and things happened, they closed that down, and then we started buying from the Australia warehouse. And so things started to take a little bit longer. But yeah, we're hoping, we've heard sort of rumours, have been told that next week we're going to get an opportunity. They're going to bring up the consultant back in, and we're going to get the opportunity that we can jump online and purchase our favourite products, or any products that we're going to need to keep our customers going for a little while. There's maximums attached to everything, so I don't know yet what that looks like. I haven't yet told my customers, so I have enough stock to keep them going for a little bit. But yeah, the danger is, you know, if I buy in a whole lot of stuff to keep them going and they know that it is at the, they're not going to be able to get it again, do they just bite the bullet and go somewhere else? I don't know, but I'll be contacting all of my customers this week just to let them know what has happened. I've got payments sitting there from my customers that I still haven't even processed yet, and of course now I can't get online to process them, so I'm going to have to approach them anyway, because I'm now going to have to ask them, could they please do some direct banking for me, because I've got no way of processing credit cards at the moment. So yeah, we're just really up in the air a little bit at the moment, and my heart really goes out to the Mary Kay consultants and sales directors in Australia and New Zealand who have been doing this full time. Fortunately for myself, I have another career path that I embarked on a wee while ago, so Mary Kay is not my full-time job anymore, although I still love it and I still have my customer base. I'm not solely reliant on it. So, but you know, some of these women have just had the rug pulled out from underneath them. So who knows what they're going to do now? They're, you know, now really going to have to rethink their lifestyle and the journey that they're on. So yeah, really hope that that something comes to them easily. So yeah, I don't know how that would affect me if I was in that position. So it's really hard to stay positive, but I know that they're doing an amazing job. Even as we speak, they're at their Mary Kay retreat, and I know they're working through and helping their ladies work through what this means and what's the next steps moving forward for them. So certainly, as I look back, and I have been cleaning out my office quite a bit, and I've been sorting through a lot of my old Mary Kay stuff, because you do accumulate a lot of stuff, especially as a sales director. It's made me reflect back a little bit on the path that I did travel along with my Mary Kay. They reckon you come in for a season, a reason, or a lifetime, and although my actual sales director journey was not for a lifetime, I'm still a Mary Kayer for life. So I love the products, I love the philosophies and the friendships and what it's brought to me as far as personal development. So I'm extremely grateful for that side of things. And in fact, I'll show you a couple of things, because I've just been pulling them out of the wardrobe and sorting through stuff. One of my most proudest moments was, sorry about the glare, was when I became a sales director. So I started Mary Kay in June 2004, and 2 years later I became a sales director. I absolutely loved directorship. It was hard work, but I loved the mentoring side of it. And I just think it gave me so much confidence in who I am and what I have to teach other people. I really enjoyed that side of things. It was, I'm not going to lie, it was frustrating. You see people come and go without really ever realizing their full potential. But that's everyone's personal journey, and you can't force people to see it if they can't see it themselves. So sometimes you've got to let people go, even though you don't want them to. But it was such a fun time of my life, and I was a sales director for I think around 10 years. Part of that 10 years we had the Christchurch earthquakes, which once again just really made me grateful for my Mary Kay business, because I was able to put a spin on it that helped women talk through their fears. Like, we actually used Mary Kay parties, and women actually really wanted to have them during that time, because it was a scary time. You know, we had 12,000 aftershocks I think in 12 months, and women need to talk about these things, and it just, the support that went through that time, I was really grateful to be in Mary Kay. And the fact too that, you know, if it was a bad day with aftershocks, you didn't have to go out, because, you know, with a Mary Kay business, there's lots of things that you can run from within your home office. So it was actually a great business to be in through that time of controversy a little bit. One of the other things I found here was, when you became a sales director, I think we got these at director training. So as a brand new sales director, you flew over to Melbourne with all the other new ones. There was probably a group of around 15 of us, and I think we got presented with these at the end of it. So this is the rose. It's a beautiful, I don't know if you can see there, it's made of china, and I've never taken it out of the box, and I don't plan to now. And of course the rose is really symbolic in Mary Kay, because obviously when we start as a brand new consultant, we're like a tiny little rosebud. We've got fears, apprehensions, we're shy, we don't know what we're going to be doing, and then slowly as you become more confident and Mary Kay brings out all the qualities within you, you unfurl like the petals of a rose and blossom to be the beautiful woman that you are today. So really, really symbolic in Mary Kay, and I've talked about this before. Then another moment I was really proud of in Mary Kay was actually, I received this. I'll try not to blind you in the reflection of it. This was a big moment. This was the Go Give Award. For half a year I got awarded that, and that's a really proud moment. That's probably one of the most prestigious awards in Mary Kay, because that means you're selfless in giving to others, and that's what the whole philosophy behind Mary Kay is. It's woman helping woman. So I was really, really proud to have received that award. So yeah, not sure what we're going to do now. I don't know whether we're going to be able to get products from the US. I still love the products, so there's a lot of questions about what skincare are we now going to use, how do we get our products if we really love them. There's a few things that I absolutely adore, like eye primer, eye makeup remover, my ultimate mascara, the makeup, you know, I love all of those things. And yeah, I just don't know what we're going to do now. Luckily I've got a bit of a stash to do me for a wee while, but who knows what's next. So yeah, I just thought I would update you a little bit on where things are with that, because I'm sure there's probably been some news on social media. Some of you may have already seen it or heard it and wondering a little bit about it, but yeah, I think everyone's still a little bit in shock, and obviously there's a bit of stuff that the corporate team still has to clean up. But for the meantime, I still have lots of stuff that I want to do YouTube videos on. I'm certainly not finished with my Mary Kay journey just yet. Skincare brush that I want to review. I've got foundation reviews coming. I'm still using all of the products, so I still want to do my weekly makeup baskets. Yeah, so it's definitely not the end of those things for me yet, but yeah, I just need to probably rethink about it, and only time will tell on what's going to happen. So if you have any questions at all, feel free to ask, or if you've got any ideas on what I could be doing to keep my Mary Kay business alive a little bit, then by all means fire them through. But otherwise, I just wanted to say thank you so much to everybody who has supported me on this channel. I have really enjoyed talking Mary Kay with people from all over the world. I've met consultants from over the other side of the world, and I feel like I know a lot of you in a Mary Kay life. So yeah, I definitely do not want this to be the end just yet. So but I thought I would just quickly give you this update. So anyway, thank you very much, and I will talk to you all very soon again in my next video. Thanks guys, bye.